Give Rick a hand, man. I mean,
Okay, General Boykin can get into places that we can't get into because of his reputation and his experience. You know, if I was getting heart surgery, I want somebody to operate on my heart, and not a new one. This guy has been there and done that. And so what's going on here is that today he spoke to a number of our legislators. Him and another individual, which was called Kamal Salim, which was a former Hamas terrorist who was sent to America to destroy us. And because he had a car accident, this individual, and you'll see why I'm talking about this. A Christian family took him in, and his whole life got changed over. The Saudi government was paying him to come to our nation. And it was kind of people that the general was hunting one day. And now they're friends. Well, both of these individuals, and an individual from Cooley Law, spoke to a number of very key people in government today in Michigan. And we have that set of CDs or DVDs available if you want to order them and hear that. But there's a plan and a strategy, and they laid out perfectly of what is going on here. You only heard a tip of an iceberg because for the sake of time today. But this Islamic thing is a real deal. And in these set of tapes, which were spoken to even people from the Attorney General's office, I mean, where something is going on in Michigan, it's a good thing. And we're going to awaken the people. Now, I want you to listen to this. Now, it takes the agility of the youth, it takes the stability of the middle, and it takes the wisdom of the elderly. That's me. We've got to pull this together. Because I am fighting for my kids and grandkids right now. And so on that table back there, there's a flyer on the Oak Initiative. You have some thinkers like General Boykin, Mark Ruddle, formerly of the Reagan administration. People are giving us strategies on how we can win back our country. Just take the flyer, take it home, check it out. That's all we ask. And the table's back there for various things. I'm also what we call the state coordinator for the call. What is the call? I believe that we have to have divine intervention, and I believe it's prayer. It is prayer that is really the answer. I don't care what church you go to. Hey, we all, when things get tough, oh, God help us, right? Well, we better start crying out now, oh, God help us. Because there's enough lining up. There's a shaking going on. A whole lot of shaking. That ain't Elvis, but there's a whole lot of shaking. Okay? And so we got to awaken this, as the general was trying to tell us. So prayer is the key. So we're going to be some events happening in our state called the Call. It's statewide events where people from across denominations, Christians, of course, and all generations are coming together. We're going to be doing a large state event, 11/11, at Ford Field. We haven't got the venue yet, but we're going all night. We're going to be praying for the state, for our nation. We got to turn this economy around. I'm here to say to you, and I know because of the connections I'm receiving, because of friends like General Boykin, that there are some inventions and technologies out there that are about to be released that are game changers. But there's powers to be trying to stop them. But they're there. And I'm talking game changers. And so it's going to be prayer to get these things released. And so we're really on a really low part of the pile right now. And I'll tell you what, we are posturing ourselves for God to divinely intervene if we as a people can stand for our kids, our grandkids, and say, please, God, give them a future. I am so thankful when I see the people in Japan. I saw come on now. We got water, electricity, we got heat. Oh, gosh, come on. Count your blessings, okay? And this is the type of attitudes we have to have. And so I'll just close you by saying this. There's books back there on the table. And all the money that's been collected here tonight is going straight to General Boykin. I'm just telling you that. And so I thank you for having me up here. And we got a lot of work to do. But one more thing. Years ago, there was a meeting, and Muslims declared Michigan would be the first state under Sharia law in the United States. And I say, no, no, no. It will not happen. So God bless you all, okay? And General Boykin, I know he wants to make a few closing comments here. Thank you very much.